welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a really fun Target haul to show you guys. I've got some stuff from the dollar spot, and then I've got a few items from the Hearth and Hand with Magnolia line that just launched. So I went Sunday morning, like first thing. I wanted to do it kind of like a Black Friday thing, like my husband and I got up and went there when it first opened. So it was crazy. My store put out like those black lines, like to keep you where you're supposed to be. It was me and one other family. So my husband and I, we got out of the car and we got first in line. And then this other family comes up behind us and they're like, why are there lines or something like that? Like what's up with the lines? So I told them what it was about. I told them how the collection's coming out today and whatever. And they just acted like, okay, whatever. As soon as they opened the doors, the lady and her kids took off running and grabbed like shopping carts, and I heard them like running past. So like they knew the whole time and they just played dumb with me. I mean, it was just us two. It wasn't like there was a huge line. You know, I wasn't gonna steal her stuff if that's what she was worried, but it was like the craziest shopping experience. Even on Black Friday, I've never experienced anything like that. So let me just show you what I picked. So I went mainly to get some table linen type things and some Christmas items. The table linens I am like really happy with. I'm going to show you those first. So the first thing I picked up was a table runner, and I love this black and green plaid. I feel like this is going to be perfect like past Christmas and even before. It's not like seasonal. So I'm going to throw this on my table now. And this is a really long one, so if you had a long table, it would be good. Normally the dollar spot ones are like the perfect size because I have a small round table and they're like the perfect size for it. So this one has a lot of overlap on my table. But it's a really good thick material. It's a cotton and linen blend, so it's got like a nice heavy feel. And the table runner was $17.99, which I think is like an okay price. It wasn't wonderful. Now the napkins, I got a set of 4, and they're $9.99 for a set of 4, which I feel like is a way better deal for 4 napkins than the table runner. But anyways, I got the napkins in that matching print, and they're pretty big. So that's about how big they are. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to turn it into a small throw pillow, you could even do that. And then there was one other table runner. It was like a linen-y color with pale green stripes, which I thought was pretty, but I wouldn't use it till spring, so I'm going to kind of wait and see what else she comes out with, because I'm sure there'll be something by spring that I need more than this. So those are the table linens I picked up. I also picked up a bell that day, and I actually picked up 3 of these. I didn't know until I checked out that they're actually place card holders, but I just put ribbons on them. I gave one to my mom and one to my grandma, and then I have one for myself. It's something that I try and do, like if I go to a yard sale or something and see 3 of the exact same Christmas items. I did Christmas geese figures the one year because I found them at a yard sale, but then when I saw this, I thought this was perfect. And these are $2.99. So that's all I picked up in store. I made an online order, and my husband actually brought home a few things from the store when he went. He went back later on in the day just to see if they had put out any of the garlands, because when we went, our store opens at 8 a.m. They were still stocking everything, like they hadn't set it up yet. So the garlands weren't out, but he brought home some measuring cups and spoons and surprised me with them. And they're stainless steel and they're dishwasher safe, but they're a really pretty black color. So I'm really excited to be able to upgrade to these and get rid of the plastic ones that I have. And then when you get these, they're looped together by these little leather strings on the handles, and it's got the Hearth and Hand logo, and it snaps. So I hung on to these. I'm going to use them as a tablecloth, like a napkin ring. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on there now and show you quick. It's not going to be beautiful because I didn't have a lot of time to fold or roll this, but I was thinking that this would be like a good thing if I saved them. I mean, there's only 2 of us, so I have the right amount, but if you guys were buying like a lot of things from the collection that came with these little leather snaps, they actually make really cute napkin rings. Okay, so the next things I'm going to show you I ordered online, and this first one, I opened it and I was kind of like, I don't know if I was like disappointed, shocked. So it's these little wreaths, and I read the description online and it said 6 inches, so I knew it was going to be small. But I was thinking like the hoop part would be 6 inches and this would kind of like stick out some. The hoop part is actually only about 4 inches, and if you stretch these out like to the tips, you might get 6. So these are way smaller than I thought they were going to be, and they were $9.99. So if I was in the store and like saw them in person, I wouldn't have paid $9.99 for this. But I think I'm going to be able to use them anyways. They're about the perfect size for kitchen cabinets. So if I hung like a ribbon over the top, I think the 2 cabinets I have above my stove, that these will hang really pretty. I picked up 2 of them. I was planning on using them in my bathroom window, but the scale is like completely wrong for that. So I think they'll be great on a kitchen cabinet. Now, if they were like $5, I would go and get them for all my cabinets. I just feel like $10 is a lot for the size of this. So, and then the thing I was most excited for was the Christmas stockings. I've been looking for like the perfect kind of like linen looking stocking for me and my husband, and I found these red and white ones. These were one of the items I went to look for in store and they didn't have it, so I ordered these online. And they're a really nice material. They're actually kind of plush, like it feels like there's like stuffing in them almost. They're completely lined. Then they've got a leather hanger with pom-poms. And these were $13. So these are like the perfect color scheme. I was looking for something similar to this last year at TJ Maxx, and I always would find like one that would be perfect, and then you'd never find a second one that would like go with it. So I was waiting until I found 2 at the exact same time, and I've got them. And I have a really cool DIY coming up to show you guys how to maybe like hang your stockings if you don't have a mantle, because I don't have one. So that's going to be in my 12 Days of Craftmas, which I've mentioned before, but if you're just hearing about it, I'm going to upload after Thanksgiving 12 days of crafts, all of the Christmas type theme, so be sure to tune in for that because I've had so much fun making it. And that's it for the Magnolia stuff. So now I'm going to get into the dollar spot real quick. I feel like every season the dollar spot just like bests itself, and like it's almost like a frenzy. Like you see it on Instagram and you feel like you have to start stalking your store. So luckily my husband, it's on the way home from his job, so he would stop in a few times a week, and I didn't actually go in person. I shopped on the phone with him. So he did a really good job. I'm going to show you guys that stuff. Now I'm not ready to start decorating yet. I'm fully in the camp of waiting till after Thanksgiving. I want to enjoy Thanksgiving. You can see I got the turkeys out, but that doesn't mean I won't shop for Christmas. I shop for Christmas like year round. I just tuck it away to plan like videos for you guys. And then as soon as Thanksgiving's over, the day after, I have like a big Christmas decorating frenzy. So I picked up 2 of these ceramic houses, and these were one of the things on my wish list. I found one of these last year, and they are just so like perfect. The quality on these is great. They're that ceramic that's kind of unfinished, so it's matte. And I feel like that just makes it look more expensive than being like super shiny. So there's this version, which is kind of like a short, squat one. And then there's the tall, thin version. And they both got really big openings, so you could put a real tea light in. I'm going to obviously do battery-operated ones because I hate real flames. It just scares me. So these were at the $3 price point. And then I will show you, let's see, is there a DCPI on these? It is. Okay, it's up here if you're interested. And I just learned about that from Auntie Cuckoo. If you guys like to get like knowledge ahead of time about what the dollar spot has got, she's got great videos for that. But she explained how to use it. So I guess there's a website called BrickSeek, and you go on and you enter it, and it's supposed to give you an idea of if they're in your area. Alright, so I picked up a tree, and this is one of the mini evergreen trees. I feel like these are way better than last year's version. Last year they had the burlap wrapped ones. This year it comes in a galvanized bucket, and it's got red trim, and then there's even fake moss. So I feel like they went like all out this year. And their tree has like a really nice fake look to it. So for $3, I don't think you can beat that. And let's see if I can flip that around for you guys. Now they had a selection of wooden trees, and my husband brought me home a dark green one. I know they also had a mint green, and they may have had a natural or a white, but I thought this one was pretty. And this one has almost like a gold underneath of it. And these are also at the $3 price point. So I picked up 2 table runners. I kind of go crazy for these dollar spot table runners because they're such a good length on my table. I mentioned that my table's like small, I think maybe 42 inches round. So it's just a small 2-person dining table for now. If we had people, we could squeeze them in, but these are like the perfect length for that. So if you had a bigger table, you might have to double up. But I picked up this one here in the plaid, and this is one of the main prints they did this season. And it's like a cream white type color, and it's got black, red, and green. So this is also one you could carry past the season. This could easily be like a winter plaid. Now the next one I picked up is more of a Christmas print, but I loved it. So this is like the burlap color, and I'm trying to get this unwrapped for you guys so I can show you, because I haven't even looked at it yet. I know it's got print on the ends, and I think it's just on the ends. So we're going to find out. I promise. Okay, so that took forever, but I've got it ready to show you guys. So this is the other one, and yeah, it's like a burlap color, and then it's got the evergreen detailing at the bottom, or the ends. So just green leaves with red berries. And they do have another one. It's red and it says Believe in white letters, but that just doesn't fit with my color type scheme, so I stuck with those 2. I did manage to find one of the olive buckets, and I know they had these in 3 colors. They had this green color, they had red, and then they had baby blue. But I felt like this is the color that I could use like year round. I feel like the green will fit in with the farmhouse and the stuff that I have going on. And this was $3, you guys. That to me is like insane for an olive bucket, and there's so much you can do with these. They look really cute when you put like logs in them. I have a larger one that I got at Walmart a few years ago, and that's my favorite thing to do with that one. I have a fake kale in it sometimes. I think they'll be cute with greenery branches and twinkle lights. I mean, you could even just set it on a shelf. Oh, which brings me back to that tree. I forgot to tell you guys. When I was unpacking this and setting it on my table, I had this shelf here next to me, and I showed you this in the last haul, and it's just like a window looking shelf, but I set this in front of it, and I just fell in love with how simple and perfect that looked. So I'm going to see if I can work that into my decor somehow for Christmas. I like it just on its own on that. It's simple and it's pretty. So. Alright, and then the last thing I picked up from the dollar spot are 2 signs, because they always do really good signs. So the first one is this one here that says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas," and then this is a wood trim. This center part here is cloth, and then in the back it's like an MDF type thing, and it's got the picture frame holder. This one is $3. And then this one here is the one that I feel like everybody's going to go crazy for this season, and that's this Fresh Cut Trees one. So this is actually like a planked sign, and then on the back it's got the picture hanger. This one was $3. I feel like they could have asked $5 for this and people would still be going crazy. It reminds me of a smaller version of that Joanna Gaines one that she has up in her kitchen. I made one last year for my kitchen, but this is like a perfect small space option, maybe even my desk at work. I don't know yet. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you got maybe some ideas of things that you could find, and be sure to tune in and watch my Craftmas series. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.